Hi there, YouTubers, and welcome to Learning with Lou again. Um, just want to talk about road rage. I see a lot of it on YouTube and experience a lot of it out there. When you're driving the 401 in Canada, I mean, there can be a lot of road rage. Uh, I guess I used to be into road rage until I discovered that it's totally pointless. And now when I drive, I just drive. I just don't get concerned with getting there. So the way I look at it is, why do people get road rage? Well, um, the biggest reason I think is that they're in a hurry. So even if you leave 5 minutes early or 10 minutes early, wherever you're going, it will relieve a lot of the stress, and then you're not in a hurry, and then it'll back off the road rage. Another thing is that people don't understand why people drive the way they drive. Well, I've been to many countries, I've driven in many countries, and they all have different driving rules, driving habits. The the way different cultures are raised and the way they do things, it will reflect in their driving. So we're a multicultural society here in Canada, and so yeah, we're going to get all kinds of people, and until the melting pot happens, everything will start to level off. But um, having a little bit of compassion and understanding that they don't really get it yet helps to go a long way to keeping your road rage down. So if you can imagine that the person in front of you or whoever just cut you off or whatever is somebody that you love dearly, you probably wouldn't get angry at them. It would be okay. You would understand. No big deal. But when it's a stranger, then there's and anger can start up in your mind, or you can feel that, hey, I'm supposed to be angry about this, and then you'll let that rage build up, and then the next thing that happens is something else pisses you off, and it gets you more angry and more angry, and maybe even something that's happened in your life that's got you angry before you even get on the road. That driving on the road is going to end up exacerbating it. So it's going to be a bigger deal than it would normally be. So I've learned to drive with compassion and just relaxation, instead of looking at the journey to get there as, oh, I've got to knock 5 minutes off my time or whatever. Just look at your journey as a relaxation. No big deal. Um, I even like to drive in the slow lane now and just get behind somebody and keep some distance and just relax as I drive. You get there a much happier feeling. You're not stressed out. It's just totally relaxing. So yeah, you're gonna see people do stupid things. Well, they're wrong things even. So you know, just ignore them. No eye contact, and try not to look them down or anything, because there are some crazy people out there that will follow you home or wherever you're going. And we've had a few close calls. Like, we were just minding our own business, and for some reason, some guy decides that he doesn't like us. I don't know. So starts following us everywhere, and we're taking exits and getting back on the highway and taking exits, and he's following us through all these exits. So it's real. Like, you could probably piss somebody off and not even know that you pissed them off. Or maybe your car looks like somebody they don't like's car, and then next thing you know, they think you're them and they're chasing you down. Or who knows what goes through these guys' mind. I don't know. But I do know that if you know what triggers your anger when you're behind the wheel, and I know there's people out there that are super nice people, but as soon as they get behind the wheel, that changes. And I don't understand it. why does this super patient person in real life get impatient when they're behind a wheel is beyond me. But we can, just as soon as you become conscious that this is affecting your life and that this is not the real you, that you're not like that normally, you can start to change that. And you can start to change that by being conscious of it. And when something happens, be aware that's a trigger and not let it make you angry. Just let it go and just relax more and be understanding. Be compassionate. Look at the highways in your driving as a tool to make you more compassionate. You know, somebody told me once that you can look at every situation like this, that each person that comes into your life and they're rough, you know, like sandpaper. Well, use them to smoothen out your rough edges and make you a better person and smoothen you out a little bit. And it goes a long way, you know, just. And then what happens is when you relax in a stressful situation like driving on the highways or roadways, it'll start to carry over into your life. And you're going to be much more relaxed and happy for it. So I hope this helps. And I hope we can get people on the roads to not be so aggressive at their driving and try to relax. And yeah, I know one of the big aggressions out there is people who are in the left lane driving slow, who aren't passing anybody, and everybody has to pass them on the right. And that's just something that over time is going to hopefully trickle out, filter down, and everybody will, you know, figure it out. That in this country, that's not what we do, you know. But I totally get it. You know, I've been to other countries and caught myself with our rules and our driving habits, which don't work in their country. So, you know, will get you killed in their country. So, you know, I totally get it when they come here that they're, you know, still in the mindset of where they came from. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm just saying this is for the other people. This is for the road rage people to try to relax when they're behind the wheel and look at everything as even as a test. You know, there's somebody up there is testing you, and you're going to overcome that test and not get angry and be compassionate and understanding. And at the end of the trip, you're going to be a happier person for it. And you're probably going to create more wellness on the highways than being aggressive yourself. So I hope this helps. I know it's helped me a lot. And anyway, have a nice day.